So this is all of my equipment to make YouTube videos. So I'll quickly go through what I use. So real quick summary. So I've got a couple of GoPros. So I've got a 10 and a 9. To be honest with you, I've got a little bit of a love-hate relationship with these. Now don't get me wrong, very small, very compact, very light, and if you're on the move and it's not too warm, then they can be decent. However, if you're doing videos like in the heat, summertime, on a tripod, filming for fishing, in 4K, they will overheat, especially with degrees, 25 degrees at the moment, and more, then you're better off filming in 1080, to be honest. You'll probably get about 50 minutes before the battery dies. You can use like an external battery and plug it in, especially if it's not raining. That will obviously keep it going. It could keep it going maybe for a full duration of a match, as long as your memory card's big enough. Microphone's really important, even though I do a lot of voiceovers, but if I'm filming other anglers and stuff, then I get them to use a microphone. So as long as it's not a live match, then happy days. You've got an external mic as well. Photographs, I've used this a lot. So I've had this camera well over 10 years when it first came out, so a 5DS, which is sad to say I'm actually going to get rid of because I just don't use it no more. With the EOS R and the R6, just don't use it. So I might as well lose it, to be honest. I'm not sure what I'll get for it. I'll let you know. I've got a 16 to 35 f.4, which is a lovely lens, because when you zoom in and out it stays internal, so you don't have to worry about like any dust or water or moisture or anything getting into it. Got an 85 Samyang, I hope I pronounced that correctly, with a converter. Nice portrait lens to take photographs. I don't use it for filming. I got a 2.8 again. This is a Sigma. I can use that for photographs, not really for filming. Just got a little bit of like noise. If you use it in autofocus, then it's like hunting all the time, so it can be a bit of a distracting noise. A 15 to 35 2.8, lovely lens RF. That's good for filming on my R6, and also I got a 24 to 240 f.4 to a 5.6. Not the best lens maybe for taking photographs, but definitely a good lens for what I want for doing filming, so I can zoom in and out and use the same lens, so quite nice. Got a flash, so a speed light, microphones, batteries. Never had any problems with these batteries. Some people say don't use third-party batteries. I've used these for years. The extreme ones are really good. Not so good on that one, so you're better off putting a bit of extra money. And then these are, I've had no issues, and they're like almost half the price of an original Canon battery, so I'd recommend them. Don't hate me if you don't get on with them. Got a macro lens as well, so to get right in, taking photographs of floats and hooks and stuff. And then a beast lens, these two lenses for filming quite far away. So a Sigma 150 to 600. I've got a 1.4 converter, so if I want to get that extra reach, and if I'm filming, use this. I use this at Larford, so probably filming over 100 yards away with a 1.6 crop on a 4K. So I'm literally sat with Phil Briscoe in the car park, and I'm filming on the far bank of the Chalet Bank on the Spessy Lake. So happy days. Got a think tank, rain cover, my bag, bit of vlogging, and my tripod is in the car, and also got 2x converter for my 100 to 400. So, and then I've built this collection up, gosh, well over 10 years, so it's not like I brought it all at once. And I quite like these Lumex. This is a GH5mk2. Use that for my filming. Never had it overheat. Got an extra battery grip on it, so I can probably get about maybe an hour and 40 minutes of just filming without having to change the two batteries. So that's pretty decent. And like I said, I've never had it overheat, even with real hot weather. So that's my gear. Gosh, an end of an era. going to say goodbye.